going on? So I'm out here at Decker's training facility for a big SE Quads race. It's a big race I've been training for the past couple months out here with my boy Tyler, who's zooming away. My father working on a bike. But anyway, before I was rudely interrupted. Today's Friday. Today, let me get better lighting. Today was supposed to just be the practice day, so I wasn't gonna film. Nothing like that, because I mean we weren't going to be going too crazy out there, and it was just going to be warming up, getting to know the track. Well, it turns out today should have been the day that I filmed, because he snapped an axle. All right, see that right there? Axle completely snapped off. All right, then the last practice I just went out for, I blew my shock. That's what he's putting on his bike right now. We had to move his onto mine so I can still race. And we're putting the broken one back on his so it's not like dragging on the floor in the trailer. And earlier today I decided my stomach got hungry and tried to eat the handlebars, so we got that little marking right there. You know, it's only practice day, we still got 2 more days to go. Can't wait to see what else we're gonna be in store for this weekend. Morning everybody, it's now race day. It's Saturday. We just went out for our first practice, but we had another mishap in this morning's practice. Practice just isn't going good for all of us. We got a bent axle, so now we got a few mechanics working very valiantly fixing the new axle, or trying to get a new axle on there. So this is the start of Moto 1 right here. The gate's about to drop. Here we go, we're off. All right, as you can see, there's already people in front of me. And yep, as it looks, I am blast off the start. It's right here, I'm already trying to make up ground. You can hear the bike. I was way in too low of a gear right there, so the bike was screaming. I'm like, not necessarily panicking, but I'm like, all right, trying to step it up a little bit. We gotta try to make up some ground. That was just a step up right there. That was a super fun step up. Now we're going down this hill right here into this little table. Boom. All right, hit the table. Then we go into this thing that you can double. I wasn't doubling because it's right into a split lane and the turn was way too hard to make. But we're coming into this other double right here that most people aren't doing. And now we're into the whoops section. We're going, all right, whoops, whoops. All right, I felt really good in the whoops. That was where I was making a lot of time, as you can see right there. Rail the outside. All right, now I wanted to go outside so I can make this jump, but I went inside, ended up blowing it anyway, and this jump right here, these two weren't taken, so I wasn't able to take it because I didn't want to land on top of them, and I blew that corner anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to do it. Now we're into the sand section right here. The sand section was fine right now, but it did get super rough later in the day. This guy off to the side right here, he must have stalled or something. I couldn't take this jump right here because this girl wasn't doing it, and I didn't want to land on top of her. Same with this step up right here. So now I'm like, all right, let me try to get around her this lap so I can hit those next 2 jumps coming around, so I can hit those jumps the next lap. That jump right there was super fun. That jump is actually where my dad broke his axle, like on his first lap and a half of practice. All right, coming up on this big table right here. This one was super fun. Hit that clean. All right, now this is the famous power line jump. We were just doubling that. There was no way I was tripling that. I had no intentions of tripling that this entire day. That is a turning triple. I'm good on that. This is one of my favorite jumps right here. This is a step up into a big downslope. Hit that nice. Hit this triple sheet doubled. It was a little sketchy, but ended up making it work. The guy who got it, who stalled, is back on my left. He took the outside lane. Probably should have went outside so I could have blocked him, but that was my mistake. And now he was the only one that was doing this section right here. Look, he triples, and then he hits this massive table. This table was super fun. He's flying for a good minute. That table looked super fun, but I didn't want it. He was the only one in my class hitting it, so I was like, and he wasn't making a crazy amount of time, so he was making time, not a crazy amount of time, so I was like, all right, I'm not gonna hit that. All right, so we tried to go outside, really outside, but I kind of messed up, got out of the rut a little bit. Then the guy that I passed earlier is coming up on my right, so I'm like, okay, no, I gotta shut this down. This is one of my favorite jumps right here too. I kind of overjumped that a little bit and was nose diving. You could hear me kind of panic revving a little bit. kind of blew out of that rut. But here we're back on this table right here. Now I'm like, all right, no more mistakes, because she pulled away from me a little bit when I made some mistakes. So we just gotta have a clean race. Let's get past her real quick. Get up into the third spot. She hit hard right there, and her hand came off. Took advantage and blasted these whoops real quick. Railed the outside. Now I'm in third place, but they're still pretty close to me. So I'm like, all right, I can't slack. And we want to try to get up into second. So we're not slacking. That jump right there, that was a little double. That one was super hard to make. You can see the drone flying over my head. That one was like, I had to clutch it the entire way through the corner and up the face of that jump to get the RPMs high enough to where I could hit. Now this finish line jump right here, this one was super fun once I got it down. This was the one where my stomach tried to eat the handlebars. Okay, hold on. Boom. All right, this corner was insanely hard to make when you hit that step up. As you can see, I blew it a little bit. But yeah, that finish line jump, I like way overshot it in practice, and I was nose high and hit hard, and then my stomach slammed on the handlebars, but it was all good. Ended up making it out alive. Didn't know how. I thought I was crashing for sure, but I managed to save it. All right, here we go. We're back doing that little split lane right there into this step up. Super fun step up. I love how it just coasts down like that. Now that triple right there, that's not necessarily a big triple, but you want to hit it going so fast because you're going down a hill, and you're so high in the throttle, and you're going fast, but you have to check up so much because you can easily overjump that one. It was just doubling these, and because I wasn't taking this big step up, although it did look so much fun. I can still see that guy right now. I'm like, okay, I might have a chance to catch him, but I'm kind of like settling in third now. I would that section right there was pretty fast too. That section was fun. A lot of people are going inside, but I like the outside. I kind of thought the outside was faster. As you can see, I wasn't getting like any leeway. That guy was still right on my butt. Jumped that one. All right, came out of the rut right there. This is where I was starting to think, okay, maybe the outside would be faster right there, because there started like a big hole started forming in those inside ruts. Now we're back in this little split lane by the whoops. I really like this whoop section, and that double right there is hard to make. I only saw like the Pro-Am guys doing it, but you have to seat balance that one. I wasn't doing it at all today, but that whoop section is so much fun. Then railing this outside right here, we're coming back onto that jump that I said was hard to make earlier. All right, you see there was a rut going all the way up. That kind of took my tire, but look, boom. I was clutching it all the way up that jump, all the way up the face and all through that corner. Now this sand section was fun. It just got super tight. I cut it because we're going over this finish line and jump again. I cut it because there was not much more going on. We're kind of all settling in. Let's see if I make this time. Oof. No. See, blew that corner again. All right, now we got this table. Oh, I left this in because I overjumped it. Boom. Yeah, I hit that pretty hard. But, came out alive. All right, we're back in the sand section again. It got really tight right there, but this is the last lap. I ended up taking third in this one. As you can see, checkered flag. Whoop, finish line jump. Got third right there. Solid. Just got done with the first motos. I got a pretty bad start, as y'all saw. I ended up salvaging third, but apparently I was racing with a broken carrier. Just another thing down on the day. We got a big crack in the carrier, and it chewed all that up. Bad, no good. But, no more brakes on the weekend. No more brakes. All right, here we got the start of the second moto. Let's see if I can get a better start this time. Let's see what goes down. Revving, boom, gate drops. Let's go. Nope. Dead last on the start again. Come on, man, what's going on? All right, we're going down here. We're blitzing this corner right here. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go inside, but nah, because a lot of them went inside and I didn't want to hit them. So we railed the outside. I like the outside better anyway. Coming up on this step up I like. That was fun. All right. See, I'm like, this time I'm making sure that I blew that rut though. I was about to say I'm making sure they're not getting away from me, but look, I blew that rut right there. All right, little table. Just got to keep eyes on them, Just got to keep eyes on them so I don't let them pull away. Now we're going through back into this whoop section right here, and then right here gets gnarly. Girl in front of me, swap, 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 boom, falls. Oh my gosh. I thought that bike was coming into me. I had to go off the track. I look over and I see she's still down. I'm like, oh no, that sucks. Coming around this corner right here, we're going, hit that double. We're coming into the split lane right here, right before the finish line jump again. But then I see over the finish line jump, the race got red flagged. The girl was still down.
They said they ain't no pain. All you guys were looking at me like I was gonna judge y'all for doing 3 laps.
We got the restart of Moto 2 going down right here. Gate drops. All right, let's see what we're looking at on the start. Nope, looks like we are dead last again. Come on, man. But yeah, we were just talking at the gate to see how many laps we were gonna do after the restart. I was gonna go inside right there. I wanted to go inside, but I decided to go out at the last second because they were all going in, and it looked like we were all gonna pile into each other if I tried to go in. Took that step up, kind of shorted it a little bit, tried to take the inside, but it didn't really help me that much. That inside line right there was getting super chewed up. As you can see, there was a super big hole just popping everybody up. Right now I'm like, all right, let's just make up some time. But yeah, we were talking at the gate to see how many laps we were gonna do after the restart, if we were gonna do the original 4 or just do 3. We decided on 4. This guy looks back, he feels the pressure I'm putting down on him. Going through these whoops, all right, blitz. Go, dive in, drift out, block him, made the pass, let's go. All right, now we're going on the outside right here, gonna make this jump. Gotta clutch it up the face, boom, got it. Let's go. Now we're zooming through, we're ripping through the outside right here. As you can see, the ruts are forming right here too. Getting a little deeper. All right, super tight corner right here. That one's always tight. You don't get to go super fast through there, but then we're gonna take this finish line jump. I'm looking at this dude right here, and I'm like, all right, he's not too far in front of me. Let's see if I make this corner right here. Nope, we both kind of blew it a little bit, but I almost went up the face of that jump. That wouldn't have been good, but we both kind of blew that. I just blew it a little more. All right, now we're coming up onto this corner right here. We're on the outside into this big table. I thought this track was going to be super hard to learn, but it really wasn't that hard to learn. I got it down pretty quickly, but we did practice a lot, so I mean, that definitely helps. Took the famous power line jump, doubled it. Going into the split lane. I was doing the outside a lot before the races, but I found out the inside was faster. Coming down to this jump, that like landing is just massive. Coming on to this triple, again, triple's not super big. That table right there was super small. If you hit the triple too fast and you try to hit that table too fast, you were way OJ in that too. You don't want to do that. You're going fast down that hill too. Let's go outside. A lot of people are taking the inside, but I really like the outside. I thought the outside, I mean, that might have just been me. Maybe I was right, maybe I was wrong, but I thought the outside was faster. Took that step up. And then right here, let's see. Oh, blew the corner a little bit and stalled. Are you kidding me? But look at this, Boom! I jump started that bike. I was so proud of myself, and thank God it was going down a hill. I was able to jump start it like that. I was proud of that. All right. Oof, shorted that finish line jump a little bit. You can see, let's see if I make this. Nope. That was the worst blow of the day on that corner. But yeah, you can see all the frame marks on the finish line jump with people casing, me included. Hit that triple, let's go. Little table check up. So you want to check up for that triple, but you want to check up even more for that table. We got the white flag going right here. We're kind of all settling in at this point, so I didn't put the whole race in. See if I make this one. Like, I didn't make it clean, but that was the cleanest of the day, I think. Maybe yes, maybe no. I thought that was the best one of the day so far, but everyone was blowing that. It was so hard. Like, halfway through this race too, I got insanely thirsty. Like, just insanely thirsty for whatever reason. I'm like on the outside rut right there. I don't know what happened. I just caught a wrong rut right there. But I got insanely thirsty. All I was thinking about was water halfway through the race, and I got super tired in this moto because we had to do the restart. My adrenaline was pumping for the start of the first one, the first gate drop of the second moto. And then we had to go back and reset because it got red flagged, and the adrenaline was going again, and the heart rate was up, and I was just like significantly more tired in this moto than I was the other moto. But you know, we made it happen. Third place isn't terrible. You know, that's a podium. That's a podium where I'm settling in third again right here. That's a podium. Can't complain with the podium. All right, here we go. Finish line jump. Booyah!